Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, just how hot am I? Most of us can't just be like, hey, excuse me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive am I? Realistically, nobody's gonna do that. We just usually end up scaling our attractiveness and gauge it by just how many women we've dated or the caliber or how attractive those women are. But in reality, this isn't an accurate scale because you could be a super attractive or handsome individual that is just shy. So in today's video, I wanna go over 6 signs that can show you that you are hotter than you think you are. So the first one is when you're walking by someone and they look up and stare at you. So have you ever noticed you're on a casual stroll, you walk into class, whatever it may be, and you pass a certain individual and they look up at you and make eye contact for like half a second and then they look down. Well, that, my friend, that is called presence. You probably have it because you're attractive and you turn heads. And this is a natural basic instinct. This is like stage 1 of the mating process. Number 2 is when people are shocked when they hear about your insecurity. So some of you have probably been in this scenario. You're having a casual conversation with somebody and somehow one of your insecurities comes up and you say something like, man, I just really hate insert insecurity here about myself. And then the other person's like, what? Are you serious? I wish whatever insecurity was like yours. In other words, if you get this a lot, you're probably a perfect individual and just a little too harsh on yourself. So before we keep going, I do want to thank our sponsor for today, and that is The Fifth. As you guys know, The Fifth is our sponsor for Friday's videos, and this is an amazing brand that I always love showing to you guys. And of course, they always hook you guys up with a special discount code just for you guys. So a huge thank you to The Fifth, of course, like always, for making our content possible. And guys, definitely show support. It's a brand that I love, and I know it's a brand that you guys would benefit from because they just produce amazing things. Anything from watches to their high quality sunglasses to their backpacks. Every single item is well made and will just improve your style overall, and it's something that's gonna enhance your collection of whatever it may be. So if you've never tried The Fifth out or even checked them out, I definitely suggest you guys do so. I'm gonna have them linked below with that discount code just for you guys. As you guys know, they only sell on the 5th of the month and they usually end up selling out like 2-3 days later of all their stuff. So it's always good to sign up to their mailing list. That way you don't miss the drop. So all that information is gonna be down below so you guys can check it out. So the third thing that can be making you hotter than you think is your personality and just the fact that you have a good personality. Most of us always end up thinking that girls always want these perfect 10 Greek god style guys that are 6 foot tall, super jacked. But in reality is that some of these guys could be total D-bags with bad personalities, and most women don't find that attractive. On the other hand, if you're a witty, funny, smart guy that can actually hold down an interesting conversation, you're gonna come across as way hotter than you think you are. The fourth thing is that you are healthy and fit. You care about your health. Trust me, no one is gonna see a guy that stuffs his face with candy and potato chips all day as attractive, and especially if he doesn't care about his overall health and just overall lifestyle. On the other hand, if you actually care about your body and how it looks and what you put into your body, this will 100% make you look like the best version of yourself, making you hotter than you ever thought you could look like. So number 5 is a little bit obvious, and it's that you get compliments. What's not so obvious is that it's not always gonna be the compliments you think. So even if you're super hot, you're not gonna get girls throwing themselves at you like, oh my gosh, you're so attractive, unless like you're some sort of celebrity. Instead, more realistic compliments like, wow, you're so smart, you dress really well, I just love how you style your hair, I honestly do not understand how you're doing so well in this class. You see what I'm saying? Those are more realistic compliments that are basically telling you you're hotter than you think, and they can either be direct or indirectly correlated with how you actually look. But if you get compliments all the time, you are hotter than you think. And number 6 is to always remember to take it easy on yourself. You are your worst critic. I know I am my worst critic on everything in life, especially when it comes to looks. We tend to scrutinize ourselves to a very close attention to detail, especially because we see ourselves in the mirror every single day, as opposed to other individuals that we don't see as often and we don't examine as closely. So we end up seeing ourselves and putting ourselves down. And this is why I've said in previous videos to always give yourself pep talks, that you look amazing, your style's always on point, your hair looks great, because that's gonna help you look and project that outside. So always remember, you are your worst critic, and chances are you are hotter than you think. All right, boys, that's it for today's video. I hope that helped you out. If it did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. It really helps us out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to our second channel. That's it from me in today's video. See you next time.